What's going on, guys? It's Fuzzy. Ooh, what the heck? No, I better not be getting sick. I better not be getting sick. Where's my water? All right, I think I'm good now. I think I'm good, guys. Welcome back. Baseball season is coming to a close, guys. At least the regular season, that is. We're about to amp up to postseason. I just want to say for all of you guys out there that have teams like the Padres, the Phillies, the Diamondbacks, any team that isn't in the playoffs, I just want to say my condolences, because I know as an Indians fan, we had about an 8-year stretch where we were just really bad. So I'm just saying, you guys, like, it gets better. I promise you guys. One quick little thing before we actually start talking about baseball is I do have a different schedule coming the next couple of days. So these videos, the baseball recaps, the MLB recaps, will be posted every single day at 12 p.m. And then I'm going to post an MLB The Show 18 video at 4 o'clock p.m. So if you guys like that, let me know in the comment section down below. Or should I do 12 o'clock and 3 o'clock? Let me know. Our first clip is coming from a player that we've talked about maybe once or twice throughout the year. I mean, we haven't really hyped him up too much, but I think his name is Shohei Ohtani. Yeah, that's his name. And yesterday, not only did he showcase his skills with the bat, he also showed us that he could sing.
And he'll skyward high and deep to right field, and no doubter. Big fly, Ohtani shot, 1-0 Angels. Arco. Talk about having that desperate move right away. The mood and the swing.
So on top of being able to throw 101 miles an hour, being able to hit a baseball as far as humanly possible, he can sing. Yeah. Alexa, play Despacito. But guys, on a serious note, I do want to talk just a little bit more about Shohei Ohtani. So, of course, yesterday he had his 21st home run, and he's almost up to a 4 WAR. And all I really bring that up for is because Miguel Andujar, the rookie for the Yankees, it's pretty much Shohei and Miguel neck and neck for the Rookie of the Year. The only thing I want to say is Shohei hits a home run every 14.9 at-bats, okay? And he's supposed to be a pitcher first. Now, Miguel Andujar has a 21.9 home runs per at-bats. So at this point, I got to give the Rookie of the Year to Shohei Ohtani. That's just me. You guys might think I'm crazy for that, but with a 4-2 record, a guy that can throw 101, and he has 21 home runs already and almost 300 at-bats, that's insane. In the comment section down below, you guys have to let me know, with all the stats that you see in front of you, considering the plate appearances, who do you think is this year's Rookie of the Year in the American League?
Well, that's a good thing. That one is hit deep. Very deep. And that baby's gone. Another solo shot for the A's, and now they lead it 3-1. Just ask Ken Griffey Jr.
Staying with the American League, we have to go out to Oakland because they are doing things that you are just not supposed to do in baseball. But we all know the Oakland A's, they have the Moneyball approach. And this is the first time in Major League Baseball history that the team with the lowest payroll has made the playoffs. And they're at $68 million. That's... oh my gosh. Just to put it into perspective, Mike Trout of the Los Angeles Angels is making $34 million this year. That's half of the entire Athletics roster. So yesterday they clinched a wild card spot, so it's going to be the Yankees and the Athletics, and we'll see who gets the home field advantage. To be honest with you, I don't think it's going to really matter too much because they're both playing really good baseball. We're going to talk more about the Yankees in just a second as well with their injuries at the end of the video. But Chris Davis, he hit his 46th home run and he had his 120th RBI. This guy, all he does is mash. And one other player that we have to talk about from the A's, I'd be ashamed if I didn't bring him up because not a lot of people talk about this man. As a potential AL Cy Young Award winner, Blake Trinan has 37 saves, 97 strikeouts, and a .8 ERA. His ERA is lower than his whip, and his whip is at a .87. So the man, he's having an all-time great season as a closer. And guys, I just have to tell you, I am so excited to see that ball game, the Yankees versus the Athletics. Whoever gets home field advantage, it's up in the air right now. But that one-game playoff spot, oh my gosh, there's going to be some home runs. The A's have a really good bullpen. The Yankees have a pretty good bullpen. So I'm just so excited to see that game. And let's get into the next topic.
The Rockies. Braun hammers one. We'll watch this one fly. This is way back. A booming home run for Ryan Braun.
Well, he said before the game he is really energized by this series. And there's a good start for Brawny.
Ryan Braun hit an absolute mammoth home run yesterday, and it made me think of the old days of Ryan Braun before he took steroids, when he was just on top of the world, and we all thought that he was on a Hall of Fame path. Not going to happen anymore. And then Christian Yelich came in huge as well with his 97th and 98th RBI. So the Brewers, they're playing really good baseball right now, and that was a big-time game yesterday because they're playing the Cardinals, so they're both going for a playoff spot in the wild card. So Brewers, keep on hustling, man. I cannot believe the sentence that I'm about to say. So Bryce Harper in his down year, okay, he's hitting less than 250. Not a great season, but this is the first time in his career that he reached the 100th RBI plateau. It's crazy.
Harper, high fly ball left field. Dean is there. Eaton will score easily. And for the first time in his career, Bryce Harper drives in 100 runs.
I will confess that Bryce Harper is having a really excellent second half. He has the perfect timing right now because he will be a free agent at the end of the season. So if he keeps on playing like this for the rest of the season, like the next week, he has the perfect impression going forward in free agency. And this guy, he might get $350 to $400 million because he's doing everything that he's supposed to do at the perfect time. Okay, so as an Indians fan or a Phillies fan, someone that just needs one more outfielder to be just on top of the world in terms of talent, if you are a Phillies team, right, would you go out and spend $350 million to get Bryce Harper, and would you still have money to get Manny Machado? I think that the Phillies, if they can get one of those guys, let alone two, dude, and then you top on Aaron Nola and Odubel Herrera, dude, the Phillies, if they can get one of those guys, they're going to be scary. The Colorado Rockies are my dark horse team to make the World Series this year. I know you guys might think I'm crazy for that, but their pitching has been really good this year. Chuck Nasty is on a 16-game hitting streak right now, and I did not know this stat. I forgot to tell you guys a couple days ago. But Chuck Nasty is one of 3 players in Major League Baseball history to have 25 home runs and 100 runs in 3 straight seasons, or at least outfielders, that is. I think it's Willie Mays and Duke Snider. I'm not sure. I'm going to put the stat up right here so you guys can kind of correct it by the picture. But, man, Chuck Nasty's on fire. They have Nolan Arenado doing his thing. Trevor Story came back to go 2 for 5. Kyle Freeland's pitching well. German Marquez, Antonio Saltatessa. There's another guy, but the Rockies, just like Bryce Harper, are playing great baseball the last couple weeks, and they're earning their spots right now for the playoffs. And I just hope that they make it because every time that we see the Rockies in the playoffs, something crazy happens. It's really fun. So the Rockies, keep on playing good baseball. I'm rooting for you.
Now pitching for the Astros, right-hander number 54, Roberto Osuna.
If you guys don't remember, Roberto Osuna used to be the starting closer for the Blue Jays, and he returned yesterday. So he was traded to the Astros, and he returned yesterday. And you would think that if he goes back to a team that he had almost 200 saves for, they would love him. But no, Roberto Osuna was a guy who, yeah, he wasn't a very nice guy in regards to his girlfriend. So they had some booze for him. Again, I'm very biased on this subject because I just don't think that should ever happen ever. So Roberto Osuna, whether he's in the league or not, I don't really care. Whether he's doing well or not, don't really care. So yeah. He got booed.
2011.
There you go.
High fly ball, carrying deep into left. Up there, and gone into the monster seats. This is great news for the Boston Red Sox with the playoffs closing in. He is scalding hot again.
Is he?
Mookie Betts is adding to his 2018 AL MVP resume. So yesterday he hit his 32nd home run. The Red Sox got to 106 wins, which is the most in Boston history. So they're having an all-time great season. Mookie Betts is putting together an all-around great season as well. So in my opinion, I think that he is the front runner for the AL MVP. But then you have JD, you have Mike Trout. I think Jose Ramirez kind of fell off because he's almost hitting 260 now. So that's not the best. He's scuffling as of late. So in my opinion, I think you have the Rockies as the dark horse playoff spot for the National League. Mookie Betts is going to win the AL MVP. You have Shohei winning the AL Rookie of the Year. So a lot of hot takes in this video, but let me know, guys, if you disagree with any of them. And guys, last but not least, before we get into the standings, I have 2 quick injury updates for you guys, and they're both from the Yankees. So Aaron Hicks, he has been a superstar this year, an absolutely amazing top 10 outfielder in all of baseball this year. There's no argument he is a top 10 outfielder this year. He left the game yesterday with a left hamstring injury, which is not good because Didi Gregorius, the starting shortstop for the Yankees, he just went down with an injury to his wrist, but he said that he should be good to go going forward in the playoffs. But if they lose Gregorius and Hicks in the span of the same week, they might not stand a chance in the postseason. So the standings are going to be pretty easy to talk about going forward in terms of the American League because every team in every division has pretty much been shaped out. Now the only thing that could change is the home field advantage in the wild card, but who really cares about that, honestly? I don't think it's going to play that part. We see in the National League, the Braves already clinched the East. In the NL Central, this is going to be close. So the Cubs are only up by 1.5 games over the Brewers. In the NL West, the Dodgers are only 1.5 games up of the Rockies. And then the wild card, it's pretty much a 4-team race. They don't have, you can see it's pretty much a 4-team race because if the Rockies get ahead in the NL West, then the Dodgers will have to go to the wild card. But right now, it's the Brewers up by 3 games for home field advantage. The Cardinals are in 2nd place, and then the Rockies are a half game back. So the National League, boys, get your seatbelts, get your popcorn, get all your favorite beverages ready, because the National League is going to be something that we will have to discuss every single day going forward, because again, there's maybe a week and a half left of baseball, and then we get postseason baseball, pumpkins, pumpkin spice lattes, all the different stuff. October baseball is almost here, and I'm just so excited, guys. So thank you all so much for watching. If you do enjoy these videos, make sure you hit that sub button, hit that like button, guys. Remember, I will be posting an MLB The Show 18 video today at 4 p.m. Yeah, today will be 4 p.m. just so you guys get home from school, get home from practice, get home from work, and have some time to watch it. So guys, thank you all so much for the support. I will see you guys in the second video. Turn on those bells. Peace out.